All right, we're back. I'm watching Zomboid now. So I updated the mod. I made a backup, and we will see what happens. So yeah, back to what I was saying about build 42. I just really hope moving forward we see a lot more like larger projects being made and whatnot. All right, let's get after it. Keys to a car are sometimes found on the ground or in a nearby building, or in the pockets of a local zombie. So interesting. Alright, so let's see if we're able to fix this. So Arif, all I gotta do is right click on the map. Oh my god, I loaded the wrong fucking backup. Oh. Alright, it's all good. Don't sweat it. Oh. Alright, we gotta go kill these bandits again? Say less. No face cam? No, no, no. No face cam. We're gonna have some fun. We gotta go thwart these bandits. We must destroy them, actually. I'll be honest, I feel like I don't really care for the face cam. I just feel like it's a distraction. I've been kind of brushing up. Well, not brushing up, but I feel like a lot of Project Zomboid content is more focused around the actual gameplay instead of the person, if that makes sense. Certain games, it makes sense. But I don't know. I could just be talking out of my ass. Could just be talking out of my ass, guys. Damn, we got set back quite a bit. When I say quite a bit, I mean a lot of it. We still have our old car. But we're gonna take care of these bandits, don't worry. Slay them. Right, so we got our outpost supplies delivered. Allegedly, we're under attack. I'm here to defend my homeland. Oh my god, am I being shot at? I think they're trying to shoot me. What are you doing?
Get the hell out of here.
Get out of here, this is my outpost! I don't know what they're doing. Oh boy. Quick scoped. We got two in here. I'm gonna just jiggle peek them. Ready? I'm gonna flank. I'm gonna hit him through the window. Watch this. He'll never expect it. Oh, he's still alive. And we're dead. We just got fucking lit up. That's crazy, bro. We just got absolutely smoked. R.I.P. Well, that's awesome. Game crash to instant death. The body armor didn't really do a thing. Am I blind? Not today. Not today, Zomboid. That was some trash. Oh, everything was going so good. Absolutely fucking smoked me. That's crazy. All right. We're scumming it. We're scumming it like a scumbag. Because honestly, we're about to get that huge update and it's not compatible anyway, so I just want to play out this world and live my life. You know? We're gonna just live our life the way we want to. No judgment. Free of sin. Dude, I can't believe how effective that was, dude. They absolutely destroyed me. I'm just loading the backup file. Damn, I should have backed up the game when before I logged on today. We lost so much. We lost like 3 days of progress, and all that construction I did yesterday. Honestly, we might just debug it. Debug it up. %. All right, 50%. Wow, it's actually going pretty fast. I can't believe that, man. It was like a coordinated assault. I guess they spawned upstairs or something. I have no idea where they came from. I walked in, didn't see anybody. Well, we did see the person on the stairs, so I guess they did spawn upstairs probably. I think the method will be we probably have to bring a rifle, a semi-automatic rifle instead of this bolt action trash. Although the bolt action does work pretty well. It's just, I guess when they shoot you a million times, you die pretty quick. Alright, we're nearly done here. Praise him. '86, '87, '8. '90. So, I believe I'm going to have to update the mod, because since this is a backup, it's loading the old version of the mod. We're going to have to update it before we launch. And I think I found out the reason for a lot of the crashes is I think what happens is when somebody updates their mod while you're playing, Steam wants to update the mod while you're playing, and it, like, just breaks your game. Alright, let me see something quick. More mods, yes. Claimable outposts. Alright, so we got that in there. Let's accept. And let's play. Watch, now the bandits are gonna have grenades. I'm about to get carpet bombed. I don't think I was wearing a bulletproof vest. I'm not sure if I was. We'll figure it out. Can you imagine if you couldn't water crops with tainted water? I think that would be the bane of everybody's existence. Alright. We're back. Okay, so I do have a vest. I'm gonna put on a new one because this one has a hole in it. I suspect that's why we didn't really have much protection last time. I'm going to bring a Thompson submachine gun. We'll bring 4 magazines. As much as I like the Mosin, we're gonna hang the Mosin up. Put the rounds away. Alright, 45 ACP. Open. Take 100 rounds. That should be more than enough for the defense of the outpost. Pack them up. We're going old school. We're going Tom Hanks, World War II, Saving Private Ryan. Thompson. Clearing the trenches. Bandits will now throw grenades. GG. Great. Cannot wait. Yes! Alright, so if they're gonna throw grenades, I'm gonna throw grenades back. I'm not gonna just let them bully me. Pretty sure we have flash grenades somewhere. Here we go, flash grenades. Alright, really quick. I gotta... This, drop this, drop this. Alright, so that puts that there. Perfect. Put this back on and this back on. Wonderful. Alright, let's clear it out, boys. We will save the outpost. We're gonna see what the flashbangs do. I think the I don't know if the flashbangs are actual stun grenades or if they're just gonna be like a normal grenade. We'll see. First time using flashbangs in Project Zomboid. Will it work? Or are we just going to literally get hit by 18 grenades? There he is! All 8 of them throw grenades. Wonderful. They gotta fix how when you turn with the car, you literally crash into the floor. Like the suspension can't handle the turn. okay. I am here to defend my honor. Bandit attack. Let's clear upstairs. Alright, they're not upstairs. Bandits? I don't know where they're at. Alright. They're coming. I like how it gives you a little bit of time to prepare. Oh my god. I hate how you can vault over the chairs and fall. I'm gonna hole up in here. Oh, they just spawned in here? God damn.
Get that bastard.
You can get that bastard. Oh, we're gonna fucking die. Equip the rifle, bro! I don't have the rifle, fucking hotbarred. We're about to die again. Leave me alone, you fucks! I get a bandage. We're good. I forgot to hotbar the rifle, bro. Let me load a mag quick. Alright, this is not a good situation, I'll be honest. My helmet instantly fell off.
The building's clear.
They're outside! They're trying to shoot me, bro. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna flash this. Flashbang out! Die! Alright, the flashbangs work really good. How is he shooting me through the door? Oh my god. They can shoot through the door. I didn't realize. Am I being shot at even more now? Loading a fresh mag. They were looting their dead friends. What are you doing? Yeah, that, these chairs right here are super buggy, but we'll ignore it. Is that it? Did we do it? I think we might have did it. Alright, that was a pretty shaky defense. Let's turn this on. Alright. What do you guys have? Give me your food. Give me your water, your clothes, and your food. 357 Magnum. Jeez. Yo, Reef, I like the fact that it's tough, man. Honestly, it's very refreshing actually being challenged by NPCs in this game. And you can't just, like, tease them, if you know what I mean. Hey, we got some gas. Thank you, sir. Really good job. I was actually, like, my heart was going, man. My heart was pumping. Really good job. That was hectic, you know? It wasn't easy. And using flashbangs might be the method. Especially when clearing rooms and stuff. Oh my god, these chairs are ridiculous. I'm literally standing next to them and dude just like wants to jump. Sterile bandage and alcohol wipes. We're gonna replace our forearm bandage. Oh, mad soap. Suture needle. And we got a chicken. Alright, chicken's gonna hang out for a minute. Alright, we're super overweight. What do we gotta drop? Put this in there. We'll put all of the canned food into here. In addition to that, we will put the gas can as well. Let me just fast forward. Alright, awesome. Alright. I'm going to recover HP a little bit before we unbandage ourselves because I don't want to bleed out as soon as I take it off. We're going to run around back. I believe the loot crate is in the back. Yeah, I agree, man. Zomboid gets very boring without challenges. This is perfect. I think I'm gonna just like... Oh, fuck yeah. We got another magazine, a hunting knife, and a 1911. I'm gonna leave that. Actually, I'll take it, because I think we only have, like, one at home. We're gonna leave the crates back here. Can I get in from this way? No. And we have 7 rounds in this magazine. Now we have 20. You guys didn't know, 20 rounds is better than 7. Alright, let's get out of here. We gotta go home. We gotta rest up, man. We're hurt pretty bad. We got shot. We got macheted, crowbarred. You name it. It happened. But we did profit. We got our loot from the outpost. And we got all of the delicious bandit loot. Let's just go home. Spicy Chef, what did you miss? I got killed by bandits. Went back in. Nearly got killed by bandits. I've been shot, I've been stabbed. And I've been bludgeoned with a crowbar. So we are very hurt right now. We're gonna head home and we're gonna take it easy. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. I had to load a backup save because the game crashed, unfortunately, but it's fixed. So, Arif, the author of the Outpost mod, he just made some quick hot fixes, and he made compatibility patches with gun mods. So now bandits will use grenades. And also flashbangs are very good, I've learned. They're some of the best. I'm gonna block the gate in case any visitors show up. Don't need that happening. Alright, let me strip myself of all of my gear. I need more storage, man. Very, very low on storage. I'm gonna have to start putting stuff in here. Alright. Let me address... we're gonna recover some more HP before we keep going. Gonna make a stew quick. Make a stew. Do rice. We'll do beans. Apparently we're like extremely malnourished right now. Sausages. I'm gonna go grab the canned chili from the trunk. We got shot in the groin, man. Of all places, they shoot me in the groin. They hit me where it hurts. Yeah, literally. They shot me right where it hurts. Right click the icon that says Bandit Raiders. Oh, it's gone. We have no space in here, but we have a lot of space in here, so. Put that in. We're gonna add our open chili. I'm gonna do 2. Boom. Canned carrots, let's open this. We'll add the carrots as well. Alright, let's cook. Jesse, we need to cook. Alright, while that cooks, we will read. Alright, so tomorrow we have to go to the logging facility and we have to... I'm gonna read first aid. First aid 1. We have to swap our car. I'm gonna read the first aid book only because we're gonna be doing a lot of first aid in the next day or two. Because we do, I think we took slow healer. I'm only gonna eat half right now. We'll eat the other half tomorrow morning. But I appreciate everybody tuning in today. Thank you guys for hanging out with me while I play. If you guys don't mind liking the stream, it helps me out a lot. And also, if you guys enjoy this content, feel free to subscribe. I know a lot of you are already subscribers. I appreciate the support. So thank you for making all of this possible. I appreciate it very much. What time is it? It is 1 in the morning. Wow. All right, let me go to sleep. We're gonna set an alarm for 7:30. Jesse! Experiencing too much pain to sleep. Say my name. Dario Crespo. I'm the one. I'm the one who cleared the bandit outpost. Yeah, the cozy cabin is very nice. Alright. Our HP is full. So let's do what needs to be done here. First, please stop beeping at me. I find it very offensive. Thank you. Now, read. Does leveling up first aid even do anything? Does it make you heal faster or something? Or does it just make you bandage yourself faster? Alright, our wounds are infected. That's why we're losing HP right now. I'm gonna eat. And we gotta deal with this. Let's see the damage. I gotta wash these bandages. I should have more bandages in here, man. Got it. They're just dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty bandages. Left forearm. Deep wound. Oh, damn, we gotta stitch this. Lower torso. Disinfect. Alright, we will bandage this, and time to bandage the PP. Oh, the PP's infected. Bandage. Alright, we're good. Just gonna wash these bandages quick. And then we're gonna wash ourselves, because we are dirty. I think when your clothing is, makes bandages and poultices last longer, and you get more details from your injuries. At least that's what I know. Gotcha. I appreciate the info, bro. Imagine if they made it where, like, you can't stitch a wound or something until you, get to a certain level of, medical experience. Alright, I'm gonna just take it easy real quick. We're gonna finish reading this. I'm gonna fast forward. We're recovering now, thankfully. Alright, awesome. We should be able to level up first aid pretty fast now. Alright, like I said, we're going to go to the logging facility, and we are going to grab a new vehicle. Because we need to. I'm also going to shave my head bald. Bald like Heisenberg. Dude, it's crazy how loud the car is when you reverse. You would think you're going like turbo speed. We're going to use the MP5 because I said so. Because I said so. Alright. Got that, we got that. Truck's empty, thank God. I think I have more MP5 magazines. Somewhere in here. Oh, these are already full? Sweet. Yeah, we have quite a bit. All right. We are locked and loaded. Let's go get a new car. Unfold stock. Perfect. Now, we are a little hurt, but I think we'll be okay. Just looking for my razor. If I could shave my head. Beautiful. Sorry, guys. Lot to take care of right now. Alright, head is shaved. Beard, we'll give him a mustache. Wonderful. Absolute stud. Alright. We are on the way. Finally. Yeah, it makes it useful to level up first aid. It would make choosing the nurse or the doctor occupation a lot more worthwhile. Alright, now we're going to go to McCoy's logging facility. We're going to scoop up a new vehicle because this truck is on its way out. The rabbit run. Follow the white rabbit. Oh boy. I also got to grab a water bottle somewhere. All right, we turn right. Then I believe it's the next left. All right, we're here. Take the side entrance. Not too concerned about that. Oh, come on. Alright. We're just gonna travel on foot. Can I actually fit this in my bag? Yes. All right. No gas. Another key right here. All right, this has a little bit of gas. All right, awesome. Yo, what's up, Otis? Guys, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I will be back in, give me like 3 minutes. I just got to take a quick bathroom break. This coffee is going straight through me. Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. All right. So, here, let me put some gas in this quick. Gotta get gasoline, bro. Dame más gasolina. All right. Success. Gasoline added. More gas in here. Very nice. More gas. Wood axe. Rope. Rag. A rubber hose. Alright, I'm gonna pull up. I just want to make sure there's nothing in the passenger seat of my old car. More gas. Rope and wood axes. Alright, let's get out of here. We're gonna go back to base. I gotta eat. Alright, let's get out of here. That was a clean loot run right there. Alright. A lot of work to do, a lot of work to do. Almost immediately crashed. I've had this terrible, terrible stomach bug. I think I ate something bad. I might have drank some suspicious stew. You know what I mean? Not the sus stew. Anything but the suspicious stew. I'm gonna check out these houses quick. Bro is cracked with the aim. You're still alive. Come on, man. I just want water. What's a man got to do for water? Breach and clear. They're upstairs. Munch on some chips. Oh, we got some twine. As soon as he comes through this window, he's getting blasted. Oh, they're here. Oh, there's like an entire fish on the table. He's rotten. Alright, let's see what's up here. Nothing. Just some books, some jeans. What else we got? Flashlight, electrical wire, I'm good. Curious to see what's in the basement. Nice. Couldn't see him until literal last second. I can't get in the basement. One of these guys might have the key. I'll check the bodies quick. Anybody have a key? You have a key. But is it the key is the question. Is it the key? Oh, I forgot. We could wear a satchel at the same time. Oh. Little sneaky, sneaky one. Hey, we got the key. Seems pretty empty. Just a poster and some empty shelves. Alright, let's get out of here. We'll go home. It's getting late. It is getting late. Got a mod list? Oh man, I forgot to put in my description. Here, I'll show you really quick, bro. If you want to just watch this back, or you could screenshot it, take a photo with your phone. I'm going to slowly scroll for you. So we got Escape from Tarkov, Backpacks, Buttstroke, Claimable Outpost, Cut That Tree, Hot Brass, Guns of Mars, Here Goes the Sun. We're just going nice and slow for you. All the Spongies, Details Packs, and all of this. So, there you go, brother. You want to just take a photo of that or screenshot it on your computer, however you do it. We gotta kill all these zombies in the surrounding area. Yeah, no problem, no problem. If you have any questions, let me know, man. My bad, I forgot all about your comment. I've been sick the past 2 days. Violently, a violent stomach illness. Been quite devastating. Nausea accompanied with stomach issues. Absolutely brutal. Chickens, relax. You don't need to run away. I assure you it's safe. Go back home. Go in your pen. Are they scared because I shot my gun? Or is there a zombie over here? I think they're scared for me shooting my gun. Alright, we're gonna hop the fence back in. I'll prepare some stew. Let me empty the trunk as well. I'll start cooking the stew first, honestly. That's my #1 priority at the moment. Nutrition. We gotta start being on top of our nutrition, man. I have about 1,000,000 vehicle keys. Gotta do a lot of organizing. Alright, so we got this. I'm gonna add... I think corned beef has a ton of calories, so we're gonna add this. We're gonna do canned carrots. We'll do... What else do we have? What else can I add? We'll add tomato. We'll do... Oh, that should be it for now, honestly. We have a lot of stuff. We could add beans too, why not? Why can't I add beans, right? Do carrots. And we will do corned beef. Alright, light the fire. Alright, let's unload this truck. I'm just gonna pull it to the crate on the side, and we're gonna unload everything. Actually, we have no storage left in the crate. Crap. I'll take one of the crates from outside, and I'll put it right here. Should be good like that. Okay, let's consolidate this stuff. The loot simulator. Our chickens have just started roaming freely. Alright, trunk. The gas cans will go on the floor. Logs will go on the floor. And everything else can go into there. Alright, good deal. You just be careful that I don't run over my chicken. That would be an absolute tragedy. Alright, that's good. Come here, chicken. In you go, my friend. Alright, let me see something quick. Let me change this name from that to that. My bad. Little sus, you know? Just a little bit. Alright, we're gonna build fences. We gotta fence in those chickens. Again, unfortunately. I also need to build a fence gate. Where are my nails? 16 nails. Boom. Open another box. Put that in. Alright, the stew is done cooking finally. So let me eat half of this. Put out the fire. And I will construct the fences. Let's do build, do fence, advanced. Perfect. Boom. Boom. And boom. Alright, now I just gotta build the fence gate. I think I just need one more hinge. We should have, like, yeah, I'm gonna say we should have a huge amount of hinges. Alright, so we got door hinges, we got knobs. Let me just double check the recipe. Fence gate. Alright, we need 4 planks. Have. Alright, chickens are secured. Keep a rubber hose on us. I mean, a rubber hose is infinitely useful. Do I have anything I could throw out? Hunting knife. I'll put that on my hip. Alright, cool. Everything seems to be in order. One thing I am going to do really quick is dumb down my key rings. Alright, so those are all in there. I just don't like having a million key rings. There we go. Now the inventory actually makes sense. Wonderful. Alright, we'll take care of our medical needs. But first, I will wash myself and all my clothing. A good boy. Start cracking on blacksmithing 1. And we should be good to go, man. Sweet. Alright, so tomorrow, Echo Creek. We go. What time is it? 22? Alright. We're in minor pain. Sleeping pills should be able to help us. Alright. Good night. Sleep tight. $5 a.m. Coming up on 6. Hopefully he sleeps all the way until 7:30. That's some really good rest right there, boy. That's some good rest right there, boy. Alright, I'm gonna clean this real quick. One thing I really like about having chickens, especially when you're next to a lake, is you don't even need to worry about their water. They have infinite water as long as they border the lake and have access to it. Very nice, if you ask me. Alright, perfect. Let me load up my mags, and we can set sail towards the promised land of Echo Creek. Gonna open 2 more boxes of 9mm. Like 100 rounds should be appropriate. Cool. All right, let's eat. Gonna take the canned corned beef with me on our journey. All right, and before we head off, I'm actually going to make a quick backup of our save in case the worst happens. This will take about 3 minutes, maybe less. All right, so we copy, and then we will paste. All right, this is going to be a quick intermission. This will take probably about 2 to 3 minutes, so if you guys want to get some water, do whatever, feel free. All right. We are back. Is at 92%. %, 96%, and we are good. Perfect. All right, now we can safely journey to Echo Creek and not have to worry. Cat is looking out the window. set an alarm on your watch to make sure you don't oversleep. What a good tip. Alright, let's get out of here. I am going to make a pit stop again at that little side area to grab that gas can. The 20-liter jerry can. Big fan of the 20-liter jerry can. Alright, so we got an infestation over here. So infestations appear around the map every once in a while. I don't know if you guys are familiar with State of Decay, but it's pretty much the same as State of Decay. So we're actually... Oh! Not bad. So we're actually going to clear it up. I'm going to shoot these guys, because I'm sick and tired of looking at them. Or I'll machete them. I'm not even going to waste the bullets. Destroy him. Alright. Justice has been served. Let's go. I think we will clear the infestation. I was debating it in my head just now, and I was like, do we waste time? State of Decay is one of my favorite zombie... State of Decay is what got me hooked on zombie games. Give him a little bump. There you go, bro. I targeted him specifically because he was a sprinter. Not gonna lie. Alright, infestation is over here. It's in like the supermarket or something. Ooh, I forgot. There's a bunch of watermelon over here. Cannot let them trample the crops. We're doing crop defense. Don't fucking trample my crops, you bitches. Oh my god, I'm out of ammo. They're gonna trample all the crops. Scum. Bro, what is going on over here? Trampling my crops! Reload, my friend, reload. Alright, we defended some of the watermelons, but we didn't get them all. Alright, I think we're good over here. We just gotta worry about over here now. We are going through bullets kind of quick, though. Not gonna lie. What was inside the shed? This suppressed MP5 is so quiet. I love it. Oh, bro, we're completely out? Oh, no, it's jammed. Alright, last mag. Alright, we did it. Success. I'm not... I believe so. I'm not too sure. About the watermelon. Robert. Senor Robert. Almost ready for harvest. Ready for harvest watermelon. Alright, I'm gonna pack a magazine. While I wait. Oh no. He's come to ruin my crops. Alright, now at least we have a full magazine. I'm gonna snatch up all the watermelons we can. Alright, we got 15 watermelons. That's awesome. Sayonara. Alright, let's get out of here. Put the watermelons into the trunk. Gonna be driving around with a bunch of watermelon. It's all good though. Cannabis is life. Would be nice if the mods with those substances were actually good. I never really tried any of the cannabis mods. I know you could grow hemp in the base game. For like paper though. I don't think you could smoke it. I don't think Indie Stone would ever officially publish. I don't know. Maybe they would. It depends on the company, I would imagine. But I could see how, like, they'd be like, oh, we're not going to put marijuana, but we're going to put hemp because we don't want to associate, you know what I mean? They don't want to have us associate their game with drugs, even though we're all adults here. Alright, we are queasy, that's fine though. How are we still malnourished, man? We just ate 2 huge stews. Back to back. Literally back to back, ginormous stews. And this guy's still malnourished? Alright, let's get going. Just starting to play this game after years of following it. Oh, well, congratulations, man. Welcome to Project Zomboid. You picked a really good time to get into it. In the next few weeks, they're going to be introducing a update that brings Build 42 to the stable branch. So you're going to get to experience, like, what everybody's been waiting for a long time. I'm sure, as you know, if you've been following the game. But I'm glad you're here, bro. That's awesome. I mean, ready or not, on the PC has nudity apparently. Yeah, no, I feel you. I just feel like it's up to the publisher You know what I mean? Everybody, their own business, you know, it's ultimately up to them. It's like how some games don't want to have gore or whatever. You know what I mean? I wouldn't see a problem. Like Rockstar GTA has literal naked strippers and nudity, drugs, alcohol, crack, you name it, they have it. Yeah, even Cyberpunk. The only thing I was saying before is like the company culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, we're going to create a realistic zombie apocalypse with dead people and blood and gore, but drugs is where we draw the line. You know what I mean? They'll just leave it up to the modding community so they could kind of just wash their hands clean. Say, yeah, we didn't publish this. They made a mod for it. Or who knows, maybe they'll just straight up add it. I mean, to my knowledge, I'm pretty sure cannabis was illegal federally up until recently. That's bullshit. Bro, they literally said that they added even more nudity. Like, you're gonna be able to see everything, if you know what I mean. Not just the tits, but the PP too. For both genders. I mean, I don't see a problem with it, bro, as long as you're an adult and you're playing the game. I mean, I could see, like, yeah, my 12-year-old's playing GTA 6 with full-blown nudity and, you know, intercourse and whatever. Then it's an issue. But if an adult's playing the game, it's like, bro, are you kidding me? Grow up. And ultimately, it's up to Rockstar. I mean, they cater to what's best for them. Like Red Dead 2, fire. I've been a huge fan of Rockstar since, I guess, GTA Vice City was like my earliest Rockstar game that I played. That I was able to actually consciously play. I think even Red Dead 2 had full nudity. We'll see though. Apparently in GTA 6, the main character you're going to be playing as for most of the time is Lucia, the girl. And you explore like her cartel routes in South America or Central America, whatever. And you play as Jason, kind of like... You'll play as Lucia for like 70% of the game, and then Jason you'll play for like 30% of the game. But apparently there's going to be many, many endings similar to Red Dead Redemption 2. And you're going to be able to pick, like, you know, whether Lucia embraces her criminal roots or, you know, is more along the lines of change. So I think it's going to be the best Rockstar game to date. I mean, every game Rockstar puts out is 10 out of 10. They never miss. I'm hyped for Red Dead 3. I know it's probably going to be another 6 to 10 years before we even see anything, but that game is going to be phenomenal. I'm just going to go to the garage over here and grab the jerry can. That's all I'm interested in, really. Oh, man, no jerry can this time. I guess it despawned. Unlucky. Hey, but we got a lot of seeds. Ton of seeds, actually. It annoys me that you can't put padlocks on fences. Yeah, I would say literally the best case of an example of like a community really boosting a game's replayability is Skyrim. I mean, how old is Skyrim? Skyrim came out in 2014. It's over a decade old, and people are still putting out new mods. I was thinking about replaying it soon with a lot of the... I never played with any mods where like it reworked the combat system. Like I see people added mods where they make it similar to For Honor or like The Witcher. And they really reworked everything. Like one of my biggest gripes with Skyrim was the destruction magic, how weak it felt at higher levels. And how like a mage, a high level mage, when they use a spell against you, it destroys you in like 2 seconds. But if I use it on them, I have to hit them with the spell for like 2 minutes straight. It's ridiculous. All this nice, bro. There's 2 like huge mods, I'm pretty sure. And I guess, bro, Sky Oblivion was just a flop. They've been talking about Sky Oblivion forever, bro. I've seen, we're very close. We're very close to I think Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be out before Sky Oblivion comes out at this point. And it's just hysterical to me how Bethesda literally released Oblivion Remastered after they've been working on Sky Oblivion for like 5+ years. Not saying it's bad or anything. I'm just saying, wow. Like, you guys took so long, they just killed your whole project pretty much. Like, I'm sure some people will try it, but it's not going to be nearly as popular as it could have been if they released it before the Oblivion remaster. I know they're saying they're adding like new handcrafted shit, but I just think like, I don't know. At this point, it's like long gone. I played For Honor for a little bit, like when it first released. I know it had a lot of criticism, but I think it's a healthy game now, at least. I have no idea where I am, guys. Oh, I know where we're at. I remember this house. We're by the Echo Creek. We're gonna go around like a bend. There's gonna be a shed. There's gonna be a lake, or not a lake, a river. Well, I guess it's nice we get to explore this street. See if there's any survivor homes, you know? Damn. Yeah, I played For Honor when it first dropped on my friend's computer. I didn't have a computer when it first dropped. I mean, it was cool. I think the king of directional combat, though, is Chivalry. Chivalry 2 is probably one of my favorite medieval fighting games. They mastered the directional combat. I was nasty with Chivalry, bro. Produce box. I think some of these we could put our produce in there. Any large produce boxes? Here we go, large. Looking for large produce boxes. Please. Here we go. Oh, they have stuff in it. So, we will take these for for our farm at home. Also gonna take 2 crates for storage. Alright. Seems to be safe. Let's throw our stuff into the trunk. Put in our produce boxes. Seed packs. And seed. I'm too old for PvP. Gets too sweaty for me. I'm more into team-based and bot stuff. I feel you. I think every game deserves, like, actually I shouldn't say that. That doesn't make sense. I just feel like if a game is truly good, it will always have a good fan base. Like a lot of the games I play, like niche games with smaller communities, I'm talking like between like 1,000 to 3,000 active players. I mean, they're good, like if you're into them. It's just not everybody's cup of tea, you know what I mean? It's not that the game is bad, it's just, it's a different concept, you know what I mean? Like, not everybody would be, oh my god, look at all these deer. Oh, another huge quality of life update coming to Zomboid in the next update that I absolutely love to hear is that they're finally going to address the animal butchering. So right now, they make it so if you harvest meat from a butcher hook, let's say I have a fucking 200-pound deer or a whatever, and I butcher it, it'll just give you 2 like half-pound fillets. Almost like it's not even worth even hunting. I would say fishing is your best bet, especially with fishing nets. Fishing nets are completely broken. You put 2 fishing nets into a small puddle and you're pulling out 100-kilogram catfish that literally will give you like plus 600 hunger, like some ridiculous statistic. All right, so this is the farm store. Where are my magazines? I'm gonna post up right here. We're gonna kill the, oh, we're gonna shoot these boys. We're gonna work our way in so we don't get surrounded. That's a pretty good shot. I need more bullets. I like that the animator for this gun mod added the MP5 slap. So if you guys don't know, the bolt on the MP5, you kind of just gotta slap it down. And I like that they added that. I might take a ride by Guns Unlimited just to see how bad it is over there. Silence. Are you using Necroa mod? No, I just so I use my own custom settings. I kind of named it Apocalypse Plus. So it's standard Apocalypse settings. However, I play with low percent sprinters. I'm not sure how many that exactly is, like the percentage. It's just like a default setting, low, medium, high. So I set it to low, and what else did I change? I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and we put the transmission, the infection transmission to saliva only. So the only way I could get infected is through a bite. Which I feel like is pretty accurate to every zombie movie ever. You know what I mean? One of the really annoying things about this game, as you might know, is you could get infected through a scratch. Even though it's a very low percent, you still can. And I just always thought that was ridiculous. I want to see if I could shank these guys through this game. I can. Got some crops over here. Almost ready for harvest, almost ready for harvest. Alright, cool. How many rounds are in my MP5? Alright, we got a full mag pretty much. Alright, let's loot it up. So I am looking for seeds, specifically seeds. Pick agriculture too. And a gardening spray can. Like one that plays like the Night of the Living Dead, another plays like Dawn of the Dead, and lastly, Day of the Dead. Yes, this is a custom sandbox. Hey, welcome back, Hatter. I'll take the hand scythe. Damn, this teaches us everything. I'm actually going to take these stone blocks because we could make like a really... Well, let me see what I need. Fire pit. So we need 10 stone blocks. We have 8. I think I saw more stone blocks somewhere. Gonna need a sack of sand, 100%. 2 sacks of sand should do it. Damn. I thought I saw more, man. Guess I was mistaken. Alright, let's throw this stuff in. I want to check the back of this van, too. I'm gonna pull my truck up. I forgot my truck's parked super far away. It'd be cool if you could build greenhouses as well. Or at least find, like, greenhouse tents that you can assemble. Like little plastic ones that you could order offline. That way you could grow, like, summer crops in the winter and whatnot. Alright. So, magazines going in. This stuff can go in. I gotta eat something. I keep neglecting this guy's need for food. What we could do is slice a watermelon. Eat some watermelon. How about that? You just need a surface. Slice watermelon. Alright. Eat the watermelon, sir. Got some new boots. How are my boots? Boots are in good shape. What's the difference between Guns of Mars and Brida's anyway? So, they're two separate mods. Brida's is more modern, where Guns of Mars is time accurate. So I'm pretty sure Brida's weapon pack, it adds like a whole bunch of, you know, like crazy armor, like juggernaut suits, and all this crazy stuff, which isn't bad. Like, it's not a bad mod. People play with it, and it's a good mod. I've played with it before. I just prefer more like time... I don't know, call me like a weeb or whatever, but when I play this game... So the game is supposed to take place in 1993 in Kentucky. So I try to keep it as, like, time accurate as possible, if that makes sense. I know it might seem a little silly, but that's just how I like to play. You know what I mean? Just like if the game took place in, like, the 60s, I would just want, you know, stuff from the 60s, if that makes sense. Some people think it's stupid. You know, I like it. It's just how I like to play personally. There's no right or wrong way to play. As long as you're having fun, man. Playing games is for fun. You know? Got some bandanas. And lastly, I'm just going to check the bathroom quick. Fill up our water bottles. Alright, I gotta eat a bunch of watermelon. You know what? I think we have a lot of space left, so I am going to actually snatch up this. Oh, man. Take the fertilizer. And I will take these crates. So now we have even more storage. I'm gonna bust open this van and we're gonna check the trunk. See what we can find. All right, smash. Correct. Well, I'm glad my explanation was good. I'm usually not the best. I'm gonna take the SIGs because we can make mildew cures. Trunk has nothing. Alright, last but not least, I'm just gonna grab some decorations for the base. Every time I come here, I always grab the bonsai tree. I'm also going to grab some of these bushes. Ficus. I'm gonna grab some of these smaller potted plants. And can I harvest any of these yet? Almost ready. Almost ready for harvest art. So these aren't ready quite yet. I'm pretty sure if I use fertilizer on these, they'll grow instantly. I'm pretty sure what fertilizer does is it makes it skip a growth cycle immediately. Or I'm not sure if it's immediately, but I'm pretty sure it happens pretty fast. Alright, so that is full. I'm going to put these in the passenger seat. Okay, so that weighs 15. Gotcha. Try to get rid of some weight, because we're overweight, man. If we eat all this watermelon, it should put us underweight, I think. Delicioso. Yeah, we're literally eating our way to being underweight. Alright. Awesome. So, before I leave, I'm just making sure I'm not forgetting anything. I think we're good here, guys. Not gonna lie. Very good loot run. We got a bunch of seeds. We got some decorations I'm happy about. So yeah, we're gonna just drive past the gun store. I want to see how bad it is over there. Yes, the bonsai tree is love. The bonsai tree is life. Shrek is love. Shrek is life. Alright. I honestly think the gun store, we're not going to do anything because we don't have nearly enough bullets. But in the rare case that the gun store has no zombies or very little zombies, we're going to go inside and see if we could just spot any suppressors or any good attachments for the guns at home. The trunk is full, so that we can't really do much in terms of taking the loot. But we could at least, you know, scout it out. But there's a 99.99% chance it's going to be absolutely overwhelmed. But my curiosity is insatiable. So we have to figure it out. I gotta check it out. That's a house over there. Nice groin. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. We got shot in the groin. I had to dig out the bullet. We might find a house over here to hole up in for the night, because driving at night is a pain in the ass in this game. Alright, are we on the right track? So that's Fallis Lake. I believe we are. I think it's just down this road. Yo, John, what's up, man? Anything crazy happen? I got killed by bandits, but I save scummed because of the big update that's coming out. I mean, I'm just going to play out this save, see how far we could get, because the saves aren't going to be compatible anyways, so I'm going to have to ditch this. Might as well have some fun, you know what I mean? Run it up. Oh my god, we got corn, boys! Holy corn. We might grab 1,000,000 pieces of corn. I'm not sure. Also, I'm almost 99% sure this isn't the right way to the gun store. We'll see. Oh my god, we got sheep. I'm just going to keep going down this road, see what we can find. We're going to sleep out here tonight. It's not safe to drive home. But, yo, Nil, how you doing, bro? John, hope you're doing well as also. Where the hell am I, man? Apparently there's water? Like, I don't even know where... What? Where the hell am I? Are we in Fallis Lake? I mean, we can't be because we were just at the farm store. I think I recognize this area. Just want to see if this will make me lighter. No, it actually makes me heavier. We're about the same. We're just 0.01 heavier. I once gone to 3 army quarters, 0 guns, 0 bullets. So the little barracks off to the side, like I know what you're talking about, like the little army barracks or whatever. It's very hit or miss. Sometimes you'll find stuff, most of the time you won't. The best place to find guns are police stations. They're harder to clear out, but police stations, what else? I'm trying to think of just like low-level areas. Nothing like the Louisville checkpoint. I would just say your best bet is police stations, looking for survivor homes, and just generally looking around, you know? It's tough, bro. Alright, it's getting to the point where we have to find a house to stay in. Alright. I'm not sure about this one. Seems like a lot of zombies here. Maybe something a little more quiet. John just instilled some knowledge upon us, as always. Thank you, John. Dude, I have no idea where this is, I'll be honest. I've never seen that bridge before. We're just driving blind. Alright, I think if we make a right up here, we should be near the AMZ steel plant. I'm just going purely based off, like, memory. Ow. What time is it? 7:30? Alright, hopefully this brings us somewhere safe. I'm going to turn on the headlights because it's starting to get dark. These are some bright, like, halogen headlights. Pretty sure those type of headlights didn't even exist in the 90s. Game's unplayable, guys. LED headlights in the 90s? Forget it. You know where I am? My best guess is I'm somewhere in Kentucky. I'll end up at the cow. Oh, the Western Village? Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Public Morale Channel. Well, my morale is very high now. Thank you for joining, man. And I appreciate you all hanging out. If you guys are new to the stream or you're new to my content, feel free to check me out. If you guys don't mind also pressing like on the stream, it helps me out a tremendous amount in getting new viewership, just reaching a broader audience. So I'd greatly appreciate it if you could tap that like button. And if you have any questions, let me know about any mods or anything in general. If I can't answer them, somebody definitely can in this chat. Alright, so this is the main road. I'm pretty sure we're by the gun store. Yeah, here's that gas station. I think this is... Yeah, this is like a surplus store. Yeah, this is the camping store. Alright, no sprinters, which is very good for me. Alright, we might need to start shooting. Oh my god, there's way more than I thought. Alright, sprinters are here. You know what that means. Alright, we just gotta get in the car and leave. This was a mistake. Get the fuck out of here. At least now we've identified where it is. This isn't the gun store. I was looking for the Echo Creek gun store, but this is one of them. Or maybe we could stay in this house. No, this house has no doors, so we're definitely not going to stay here. Going to Ohio? Come on, man. I got that Ohio Riz. One of my friends recently moved to Ohio. He became a state trooper in Ohio. Out of nowhere, too. He was a mechanic for like six or 7 years. He was a mechanic, and then he just decided, I want to become a state trooper. For people that don't know, a state trooper is just basically like a cop, like a police officer with more jurisdiction. That's a big group. Is that a survivor zombie in there, though? That is a survivor zombie. How many bullets do I have? 17. Trying to make each shot count here, man. Yeah, they just got absolutely steamrolled. That's wild. Alright, let's see what you got, pal. Where is he? Here we go. Stevens. Oh, he had mad guns in here. I'm just gonna take the whole duffel. Yeah, for me, it's like I remember the hot spots, similar to what you're saying. I remember the hot spots, but like all the side roads in between are like a maze to me. Generally like, they did a good job of just having the main roads. If you follow the main roads, you could pretty much get around the whole map. I mean, obviously not as efficiently as if you know the complete layout and all the side streets and whatnot, but, you know, it's a start. I'm not too sure of the difference. If somebody wants to explain, John, maybe John knows or somebody else knows, but I'm pretty sure like the state trooper has, you know, in the US we have states, some are small, some are really big. A state trooper is able to like arrest people or you know, do their job or whatever anywhere in the state. Whereas if you're a police officer in a specific town or county, which is like a small little portion of the state, it's like broken up into little territories. Like, so let's say if you're a Wallace County sheriff, you can't arrest somebody in Louisville because you don't have jurisdiction, meaning like you don't hold any legal power. You can't take away somebody's rights. So like, let's say I'm a police officer in Louisville. If I'm in Echo Creek and I witness a crime, I can't arrest somebody because I don't have legal jurisdiction there. Even though I've witnessed a crime and I'm a police officer, I could put a stop to it, but I can't arrest somebody, like the local police department or somebody with the proper, I guess, whatever, the proper power over there. He can arrest. Anybody could stop crime, but arresting people and taking away their freedom is completely different. What about the stormtroopers? Oh, they could just do whatever they want. In their book, they just make up their own rules as it goes. Have you guys seen this Reckless Ben Lego lawsuit going on? Gas and more. I like how I said, yeah, we're not going to be driving at night, but we're just so lost right now. We're driving at night. Also, we weigh a lot. Jeez. Where am I? What town is this? Is this Riverside? Bro, we went all the way to Riverside. Oh, I know where we're by the storage facility. I know exactly where we are. Damn. We did a whole tour of the map. That's crazy. Yeah, I think the German infantry are still called stormtroopers, but like in their language. Like, I'm pretty sure they have guns. It's called like the Sturmgewehr, which is like this. I don't know what it translates to. But yeah, I read that too, Nil. A lot of Star Wars is based off of like, you know, real history, but it's just dressed up in a fictional setting. Darth Vader's Mussolini. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine there's like an interview and it's like, if you had to represent yourself as a Star Wars character, you know, who resonates most with you? Oh, Palpatine. And it's just like huge red flag. Get away from this guy. Why do you say that? Because I'm evil. Alright, I might just pull over on the side of the road here and we'll sleep in the car. I'm just going to drop the duffel bag so we're not ridiculously heavy. Ooh, there's an AR-15 in here. I'll kill the lights. Do I have any food? We have watermelon. Oh, but we can't slice the watermelon, I forgot. Alright, we're just gonna eat a bunch of spinach. Eating entire spinach bunches for dinner is crazy. Very healthy, though. But this guy's gonna literally have the greenest shit of his life. If you guys don't know, if you eat a lot of spinach, it turns your poop green. Alright, let's go to sleep. Yeah, Palpatine's a good guy. He's just misunderstood, I swear. Right, rise and shine. Alright, let me see. I'm gonna drop this. We're getting rid of that. Gonna check this mag. Drop that. I'm just lining up this duffel bag because we have a ton of guns at home already. So these have attachments that I want. This Winchester. Why would you put a Elcan optic on a shotgun? Alright, we're gonna take off this Picatinny rail. I'm gonna ditch this shotgun. To grab this AR-15. We're gonna put the 2X on here. Perfect. Awesome. Put this back in the bag. Alright, so now it only weighs 6. So we should be able to fit this in the glove box. Somehow. Wait, how much does it weigh? 7 now? Oh man, they're really trying to get me. There we go. Down too heavy. All right, let's go. We're gonna have some crazy... Yeah, me too. The ambient noises outside of the zombies and the chaos is very nice. I like Zomboid because it plays... What is this? This is like a hold-up right here. Alright, let's see if this is even open. It is. Oh, I got some duct tape. This is locked, can't get in. Are there chickens already in here? There are. Alright, we're gonna bring these chickens home with us, because our other trailer just decided, I don't know, he wanted to, the other trailer just bugged out. Literally, we left, and we came back, and it was in the air, like in the corner, flipped. Look at this little baby one. You can barely even see him. So I gotta detach this trailer. We're gonna like nudge it away. I'll show you guys the method really quick. Hopefully I don't kill the chickens inside. It'd be nice if you could have different shotgun ammos, like buckshot, slugs. So this mod, Guns of Mars, adds slugs. It adds grenade launchers. It adds a lot of stuff, man. I think you should check it out if you end up playing. Guns of Mars is probably, in my opinion, the best mod for Zomboid guns, next to Brita's. It all depends on like what you're looking for. If you're looking for a modern take, meaning like you want modern rifles, like, you know, the Sig Spear, or, you know, whatever. Use Brita's weapon mod, but if you're looking for something that's like time period accurate, Guns of Mars is the ultimate thing to use, bro. And on top of that, use US, I think it's like US military grenades and mines. Oh my god. Do you see this? You didn't stumble on that ammo? Yeah, there's slugs. I'm not sure if there's birdshot or dragon's breath, but there's definitely buckshot. Well, I mean, buckshot's in the game no matter what, but there's definitely buckshot and slugs. Specialty ammo, I'm not too sure about. Buckshot's the only ammo, yeah, honestly. So the slugs are like ridiculously powerful. I'm pretty sure it's like a guaranteed one-hit kill. from any range. But, yeah, we can't take these chickens, unfortunately. I'll just mark them on the map and come back. Where am I? We're pretty deep. We're not, like, super far, but we're pretty far. So it's just on Onland Road. We'll come back. Stay here, chickens. We gotta pump up the tires, that's what it is. Yeah, use the US military grenades, bro, and use Guns of Mars, and you will have a blast. The grenades are really good. I just tested the flashbangs earlier on some bandits, and it works really, really well. One thing I would love to see is seeing gore added to Zomboid. Specifically, like, for headshots. Be cool if, like, you could shoot their leg off and make them crawlers, or you could, like, literally blow their head to pieces. It would be very satisfying. I hope I still have one. That's why God gave me two. Fuck. I don't have enough ammo to fight this, and I'm not getting over. So playing with sprinters has taught me, man, if you don't have a gun with bullets, enough bullets to fight at least like 50 zombies, it's just not even worth fighting at all. I'm gonna stop at this house and grab some food. And also there's a nice garage here. This guy has wheat growing in his house, apparently. Alright, so we're gonna start here. How overloaded am I? Why? Oh, it's because I didn't eat or drink anything in a minute. Alright, we gotta go in this house first and eat. Please have food, man. Please. A little bit of a zombie fiesta. I almost got myself killed. Very nice. Hey, we got some chips. I guess they were gambling on the kitchen floor or something. They literally have poker chips and money all over the floor. Got some canned chili as well. Sleeping pills. Delicious. Alright, that's pretty much it for over here. You could probably find a prosthetic one to... prosthetic testicles. I'll put that at the top of my priorities. That's at the top of the list. At least the last zombie was the sprinter, and not like the first. Alright, the backside is clear. Please, no alarm, I beg of you. You switch over to Gale Firearms mod and it actually replaced the other gun mod items. I unsubbed to my dude, and instead of everything getting deleted, it got replaced with the same stuff instead. I might have dyslexia, bro. I gotta read that again, I'm sorry. I just might be a little stupid. What the fuck? Oh, anvil. We need that for smithing. Hurricane lantern? That's huge. That is a great find right there. Alright. Shit is super full. I'm gonna drop a water bottle. Take it? Yes. Holy seeds. We're gonna have to come back for this anvil, unfortunately. A gunny sack? I've never even heard of a gunny sack in this game. But apparently it has a 50 capacity, and that's crazy. Alright, I switched over to Gale Firearms mod, and it actually replaced the other gun mod items I unsubbed to. My dude had, instead of everything getting deleted, it got replaced with the same stuff. Ah, see, now I understand. What is Gale Firearms, like lore friendly? Is it friendly to the lore? Alright, when we get home, we gotta plant. Tis the season. I think I can wear my watch. We don't have to, we don't have to hide anymore. Alright, it is August 9th. Let me just double check where that was. Alright, it's this house right here along the river. Alright, we're gonna keep going this way until we hit the main road. And then I should be able to find my way home from there. I think at this point my, did I manage to find any bonsai seeds? No. We just have the one bonsai tree. But we found pretty much everything else. This is, I mean, look, this was an excellent loot haul. We got an AR-15 with the 2X scope. We got a ton of seeds. We got decorations for the house. We got fertilizer. We got, what else? We got crates. We got produce boxes. Gardening spray, wire, barbed wire, bandanas, some more food, hurricane lantern. More books for discovering recipes. A new whetstone. I mean, it was very successful. And we got this gunny sack. So I think I might put all of the seeds into the sack. I think I'll use the gunny sack to replace you-know-what in my groin. Alright, I know where we're at. We're going along the river. There's like an isolated cabin over here. If I remember correctly, that is. Yeah, I think it has grenade launchers. The thumper type, though. They say it only spawns at military checkpoints. I'm still trying to find one. After we plant, we're going to head over to the military checkpoint and see what we can find. We'll scavenge all of those bodies. Hopefully they didn't respawn, despawn. Sorry, not respawn. Yeah, I hope the bodies didn't despawn. I don't think the bodies would ever despawn. Unless you're, like, close by for quite some time. If anything, they should just be skeletons. I think you'd still pull the loot off the skeletons, though. Alright, we've made it. I think I have to go this way. Yeah. Alright, so we'll go this way. I've never been so happy to be back home. So I got a question for you guys. If you could see one gameplay system, meaning like fishing, hunting, tracking, foraging, farming, be improved upon, what would be... Okay, let me just say, this excludes the broken fishing right now. The fishing net situation, everybody knows about it. That'll be fixed. But aside from that, what would you like to see added? I see people on Reddit talking about they'd like to see the hunting system kind of reworked, where like it's you know, hunting kind of and tracking kind of are hand in hand. Let me see. Let me check my skills quick. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I feel like tracking, I've never really used tracking. I don't think I've ever seen a use for tracking. I've always just went out and found animals, like just like this. You know what I mean? CBBE mod? What's that? Bonsai is the art of stunting the growth of normal trees. Poor soil, liberal pruning, and constant maintenance. You can make anything bonsai if you're consistent. Huh. I always thought bonsai was the actual tree, but I guess it's the art of managing the tree. It's very interesting. What is the CBB mod, if you don't ask, mind me asking? We're by that blacksmithing cabin. Eventually we are going to go to the blacksmithing cabin and we're going to steal all of the supplies over there because I want to start blacksmithing. This is going to be like the final save before the big update. We're just going to keep playing this out. See how far we can get, you know, just have some fun. I feel like it's the last hurrah before a big step forward. You have to Google it, not... I see what you mean. I understand. We got GTA for that. You're gonna get to play as Lucia. Get that Lususi. And apparently they added everything. You're able to see everything. Alright, I gotta carefully navigate this area. Try not to do too much damage to my car, but some things are just unavoidable, you know? Bro just got absolutely rocked. I gotta get off the internet. I've seen enough. Or actually, I have to get on the internet. I need to see more. I'm just kidding. So one thing I would like to see added to this game, and this is just like a wish list item, I don't really care if it is added or not, but one thing that I think would be cool, and I know there's a mod that adds, you know, playable computers and stuff like that, but I would like to see some form of like... Well, actually, I don't think it's lore accurate because of the time period, but like imagine there's like a Game Boy or like a really like early 2000s like little handheld Game Boy thing, or like a, and you could just like do that for your boredom. Something that doesn't rely on power, but you could just operate on batteries. You know what I mean? Like a battery operated little gaming device. And that way, like, you don't have to read books or become bored or anything. And I just feel like it would be super easy to just create an actual Tetris game on the Game Boy, and you could just like play that. And as you play, your character just loses boredom and stuff. Once Build 43 comes out, I'll make a mod that will have you drooling over your character. Don't worry. Oh, perfect, bro. I've been wanting that. Been at the forefront of my mind for the longest time. What is this game missing? It will be called Usable Zombies. Or Usable Zombussy. Interactable Zombussies. Build 43. #1 in the Steam Workshop. What the fuck? Got Tony Montana popping off, I guess. Kind of cool how when you get later on into the apocalypse, you see a lot more zombies spawn with weapons like lodged in their back, like fire axes, katanas, etc. I hope someone makes a mod where you can make more explosives, maybe like thermobaric explosives. Yeah, that would be cool. You would probably need to have like super high level crafting though. Well, not crafting, like engineering or whatever. There should be like military... Similar to how there's like welding magazines, I feel like there should be military magazines. Like that you'll only find at military places, where it's like, instead of it being a magazine, it's a manual, and it's like manual how to make plastic explosives. And it should be something that's like super powerful, but you have to fucking absolutely like no life grind for, you know what I mean? And obviously you should also be able to find it in the military bases. Like finding like C4 or like any shaped plastic explosive. You shouldn't know how to use it until you find that book. And you could kind of just set it up and have a remote detonator and just blow it up. Alright, there we go. And I'm just gonna sort this stuff quick. Alright, what else do we have? More seeds. I'm sure they're probably gonna add Humvees. They're gonna add all that stuff. I know there's a lot of mods for all this stuff, but I don't see why Indie Stone would not just put it in themselves. For the longest time, I've been saying they should just pay the modders to fucking make the game for them at this point, because that's what they're doing, bro. And I mean, they've hired a ton of modders already. I'm not sure if they're paying them, but should be. Hold on to these for the time being. What do I have in here? More seeds. I'm gonna move this crate. Holy grass. You guys see how many grass cuttings there are right there? Give me everything. Yes. All right, give me this. Perfect. Put this here. Perfect. Now, time to put it all back in. You got 2 ads in a row? My bad, bro. I have them set on a timer. Alright. So chickens are good. Let me move these composters. Of course, there's stuff in the composters. Oh, we need a hammer. Alright, I'll put this book on the shelf. I gotta grab a hammer so we can move these stupid composters that I built. Almost done, guys. My bad, my bad. Alright, so I think I'm going to put the composters over here. Please. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to pick up this floodlight. Too heavy for inventory. Wonderful. Alright, so I'm going to just do this. Ready? This is only temporary, so I'm not too stressed about having it perfect. Just as long as it functions. Wonderful. Alright, so we got 4 new crates. I'll put those down. Hella seeds. Mad watermelons. I want to build a connected garage eventually. I'm going to just stack these for get ads even with YouTube Premium in certain regions? Surely they must be paying them, but with Build 42 stable, the community is going to run the game. I agree, Raj. I feel like if you pay for YouTube Premium, you should never get a single fucking ad ever. That's ridiculous. I mean, yeah, I run ads. It is what it is. But ads don't, like, I make like $1.50 a stream. If I stream for like 6 hours and I run ads like this, I make like $1.50. So, it's not like I'm, cashing in, you know what I mean? Just better than nothing, I guess, you know? Alright, so I want to build like a cool little fireplace. I'm going to keep the stone blocks out here. Actually, I'll just put the stone blocks in a crate. Sorry, I just ran in a complete circle. Alright. Those are in. I'm going to put these watermelons into the freezer and freeze them. Okay, apparently we only have one watermelon. The rest must be in the truck. Where are the seeds? Here we go. More seeds. Do I have any more? No. Alright, perfect. Books will go on the bookshelf. Where they belong. At least PC YouTube's still going strong with ad block. Had to switch mine, I was only using low prop. Damn, they're fucking hammering you. Hold on, I'm gonna I have it set on an 18-minute timer. I'm gonna change it. If it shouldn't, you should only be seeing one ad every 18 minutes, and it should be a skippable one. No way. My PC just froze up. I guess I'm getting an ad. That is so fucking annoying. I gotta restart my PC. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's good with this thing, bro. Hello? Oh, we're good. Oh, no, we're not.